Death Rants, a Metalocalypse podcast. Broadcasting from Mordhouse, we're here to dissect animation's most brutal show. I'm Mono, and I'm talking pentuplemint spearmint gum. And she's Kira, and that's not her real face.
It just looks like that. I have really bad resting bitch face.
Yeah, a lot goes into it.
I also judge the shit out of everybody I come across, so...
So that is your real face.
It basically is. But my default, zone out face is really mad looking.
It's not been sewn on, though.
No.
It's just the way it is.
No.
So I lied.
Yeah.
But in a way, this episode is all about lying.
Yes.
Because...
many lies. Doesn't matter in Europe, right?
Well, there's one very hilarious lie, which is astronaut class.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Astronaut class. I've been telling everybody you're going to be an astronaut.
Now I look like an asshole. Anyway. It's Tributeklok, the long awaited for us anyway, because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I've mentioned that already, but the first...
Yeah, I refer to the episode as Thunder Horse because I can never remember what it's actually called. It's just the Thunder Horse episode,
But the first 3 or 4 episodes of this season just...
Oh, there's so many good ones.
But yes, Tributeklok, not Thunder Horse. It is most excellent.
It's kind of hilarious to think of Deathklok as a band in the beginning. Because they're so bad at it.
Well, I mean, I think it's just they've gotten themselves so coddled.
Well, we know that they've been trained, Pavlovian levels.
Yeah, normally somebody rings a bell, then we know it's time to eat. Oh, yes, they are just glorious idiots as ever. But yeah, no, I assume it was a long, steady slide into, being completely hopeless and inept. Because they do know what they're supposed to do. They know they're supposed to eat.
Yeah.
They know they're supposed to promote. They've just, a lot of the time, they've just kind of forgotten what they're supposed to do at that level. I
would love to know when they met Charles.
Well, prior to getting signed with that record label anyway.
Yeah. I would just love if there'd been one smidgen of how they met Charles. Because it's not like he met them in college, because none of them went.
I'm going to say 2 things. One, I can't really remember season 4 and the movies all that well, so they might touch on it in that. And the other thing I'm going to say is just a guess, is that I wouldn't be surprised if Charles sniffed them out.
Yeah.
And went, these are going to be fucking massive.
Yeah.
And they're stupid. Not in a manipulative way, but they need somebody like me.
Them.
And not even protect them, but they need somebody like me, and I can make a lot of money off them. So
he's their daddy dom.
I mean, I wasn't going to make it a sexual thing, so I'm going to do a summary. When Deathklok realised they've lost touch with all the regular jackoffs, they decide to reconnect with their roots by joining Toki's Deathklok tribute band. But can Thunder Horse succeed where Deathklok failed? By playing the Mental Health Alliance.
Mental Health Alliance?
No, it's Metal Health
Alliance.
Oh, is it?
It's
a play on words, you see.
Ah.
You didn't see.
I did not see.
We have subtitles.
I know.
But yeah, no, so the episode opens with Deathklok bailing on said Mental Health Alliance.
Yeah, and then a very not apt, that's the wrong word entirely. Well, for the individual that...
Murderface place to type.
Yeah, pretty much. We watched on DVD, which isn't blurred, and I wish it was, because I didn't need to see his dick.
Yeah, and especially considering there is stuff blurred later on in the episode. Now it's in-universe blurred, because it's part of the pentuplemint gum ad. But...
Yeah, that I didn't... It had a knob on the end.
Murderface.
It's weird looking. I didn't like it.
Murderface is...
If I had dreams, it would haunt them.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, it's not as bad as we were led to believe from the description that Pickles and Skriscar gave us in Death Corraldo.
Oh, God.
But, that would be a lot to ask the animators.
In fairness, they've animated some weird shit.
But yeah, Murderface makes everything shitty for the band because not only do they pull out, but when the band get flack, he goes on some daytime show and tells everybody to suck his curly hair cock.
And everyone riots in two because everyone's like, I can't afford to pay my mortiguage.
Yeah.
Deathklok think they're better than us. Fuck them. Burn everything down.
Yeah, and we get credits, and then one of my favourite, I think all-time favourite, just how big and powerful Deathklok are.
Yeah.
That I'm surprised it
some of it
I genuinely thought it came earlier.
Yeah, no, because I think we mash it together with
the kid
illegally downloading.
Yeah, I think I did.
Getting snatched, because that was a taste of how powerful they were legally allowed to police in that way. Yeah. But actually in this, where it sees them paying off everybody involved, kidnapping people.
Well, they kidnap everybody first and then get them to sign the waivers.
Yeah, and then
those who don't get mentally reconditioned.
Oh my god,
facially reconstructed.
And then dumped.
Out of a van in the desert. Where the guy is lying there with a horrible looking face in the middle of the desert, just going, "This isn't my real face."
Yeah,
it's just, I love it.
Oh, that poor fucker.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, like, just sign the waiver, dude. Basically,
yeah, let it be known suspect is belligerent.
Like, and Charles is basically like, it costs a lot of money, and
you don't need to know everything that goes into
it, but it costs an awful lot of money, and it happens a lot. William. Every time you say something stupid. Yeah. But basically to kind of draw attention away from that, they're like, so we've decided to lift the worldwide ban on Death Pop tribute acts. But they have to be approved by the band.
But he mentions that
it's to kind of win back goodwill.
Well, he mentions that towards the end of that conversation because Nathan's like, "Thanks, Murderface, you're making us look like a bunch of sheltered assholes," as they're all getting like back rubs and Murderface is just feet up on a clock.
Oh yeah, they're all getting like massages and stuff, and Squizgar's like, "Why, Toki? Why are you wearing my pants?"
Toki tries to deflect back onto Murderface immediately,
by saying the exact same thing that Squizgar just said, or Pickles just said.
On him and how he fucked up, and I like it. Murderface is like, "Hey, I'll take this shit from the rest of them, but I'm not taking it from fucking you, Toki." And then, Charles comes back in and is like, "Well, anyway,
we're going to lift the band.
The blowback, we're going to lift this thing, but we'll talk about it tomorrow because you guys have to go to Ibiza." And they can't remember why, because of the pentuplemint gum advert.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like how they're already on the plane to Ibiza before they really ask Charles why they're going.
Yeah, well, they just get taken places.
Yeah, they're hopeless.
Yeah. They're like on an oil rig. I think it's the same oil rig from Blood Ocean.
Are they on an oil rig?
It looked like an oil rig. But they were like, "This is a kick-ass party. I love Nathan's party tux."
Oh, hang on. There actually could be something relevant to that in the trivia that made no sense to me until just this very moment. So I'll hang on to it till then.
Where the fuck that kid come from?
That kid? Well,
that kid's everywhere.
Well, he's in Ibiza and America in a short order of time. And I'm going to assume that he's American because he sounds American. So that means he flew all the way to Ibiza to tell them that they were sellouts and threw a cup of water or whatever in Nathan's face.
Yeah, after the ad airs.
The ad is fucking hilarious.
What? They're so sunburned. That's
the bit that cracks me up.
Like, why didn't they film the snow stuff first and then the sun stuff? Because they're sunburned in the snow sequences. Why are they singing it? Why are they watching that? Why are they so horrified? They filmed it. It's
worse than Blood Ocean.
It's so bad.
It's at so least with Blood Ocean,
hilariously bad.
They could be like,
Pickles cannot sing, which is hilarious. Why is Pickles the worst?
No, he's got the best line.
What?
It's like a hobnobby dildo shaking a tree.
It's pentuplemint, like pentagram.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fucking brutal.
Yeah, oh no, Nathan, it's brutal, but not in the way you want it to be.
Murderface at the end of the ad. Seriously fucking chewy.
Oh, I don't know why. Stop it. That makes my teeth hurt for some reason, the way he says that.
Yeah, it's just...
He needs to swallow before he talks. It sounds like when he says that, he sounds like he has a mouthful of saliva.
That's just the way he always sounds.
It's actually, yeah.
It's because he's
the
whispering.
girls on the bananas.
All of it. The ad is just like...
but we did get some new gear, which is their little
jet ski things.
Jet skis.
Yeah, they're not mentioned in the trivia.
Yeah, they're little jet ski things and because we'd seen the 5 snowmobile thing when they were in Norway.
Yeah, but I don't think we've seen the jet skis. I like that. We'll go with that.
They look fun. And they're in life jackets as well.
Remind me that when we get to the trivia.
Remind you that?
Remind me of that.
Okay. Oh my god, that ad is so bad. And then they're like, but it's in Europe, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count, right?
And you're like, no, that's Asia, dude. At least in Europe, that's Asia.
Well, it was for a while.
Until the internet.
Well, yeah, now I think it's just nowhere. Like, you do it a shitty ad anywhere. And people, like, I also don't think it matters anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Arnie's doing ads for fucking little.
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't matter anymore. Don't think you're off the artistic roll call.
No.
Bill Hicks would be disappointed. But yeah, after the party and Nathan getting accosted by the kid who tells him he's a sellout. he's back at Mordhouse considering what he's been told.
Yeah.
And whether or not he is a sellout, as he lies in bed surrounded by naked supermodels.
Oh, you want to pulls out?
Yeah. So maybe we have lost touch, right?
Right, supermodels that I just fucked.
Who are all asleep. Nobody
all
else
over
is
the
there.
place, yeah.
But nobody
He's
else
just
is there for him
monologuing.
to hear him
He's
say
just been
that. So
monologuing.
he has to say it to himself, like. Oh, but yeah, the next morning then they have to go over all the tribute bands.
Oh my
and review
god,
them.
some of them are brilliant.
Oh, I have a list, don't worry.
Oh, good.
So we have Smoothclock, who performs smooth jazz versions of Death Clock.
I would be down for a Richard Cheese.
Yeah, I'd be down for a lounge clock.
Yes, very
Not
much lounge
down
clock.
for smooth clock.
Particularly in the vein of Richard Cheese.
Well, yeah. That's what he does.
Yeah.
You then also have Lady Clock.
Yeah, Pickles, the Lady Pickles is weirdly cute.
It's like, that's creepy. Actually, no, that's not.
Lady Pickles is hot,
he said
though.
she's got really pretty eyes. No, she is. But he's like, oh, actually, no, that's not creepy. She's got really pretty eyes. But they veto
pass
that
on,
one as well, because according to Murderface, women are physically incapable of achieving brutality. It's just a sad fact. Then you have Death Croc from Korea.
They're just no.
You have the Barbara Clock Quintet.
I'm kind of sad that they vetoed that one.
I'd be interested in hearing it, but I don't know that whatever about Lounge Clock, because I'm just ignoring Smooth Clock. Whatever about Lounge Clock, I don't know that Barbershop.
Yeah, Barbershop is short and snippy. Maybe for like Napalm Death. Barbershop Napalm Death would be hilarious. I don't know
that much death metal would work in the barbershop, to be honest with you.
Mentalk could make it work.
Similarly, something that definitely wouldn't work, Christ Clock.
Ooh.
yeah, that's pretty much their response as well. And then the last one that we get to see is Thunder Horse, where Toki in a really high-pitched voice goes, I like him, move on. Did I hear that you say that you liked him, Toki?
Oh my god, when the pickle zooms in and they keep zooming in on like, the Nathan.
Norman blow up.
Now pan left.
Yeah. That's Toki.
It's Toki in a Squizgar wig, and Squizgar's like, that's where all my pants and shirts have been going. And they're like, Toki, you're in a tribute band to yourself. And he's like, no, because I'm Squizgar.
Yeah. It's like, you're in a tribute band to yourself. That's like jacking off to a picture of yourself on the internet.
And Murderface immediately like, I've done. Ew.
Yeah, and then he says, no, I'm not, I'm Squizgar. And Squizgar's like, that makes it weirder.
For some reason. And he's like, just come and check us out.
Yeah, we're really good. We practice every Thursday night.
They're like, Thursday night?
Thursday night, you can. That's astronaut class.
There is no astronaut class. Again, I've been telling everybody you're going
It's
to
one
be
of those moments
astronaut.
that I love where they're just, Death Clock is Toki's parents.
Yeah, but they're like when they get dropped off for
when
like
Nathan drops them off. Don't talk to any strangers or weirdos. You've got your lunch. Okay, bye.
Like like everybody does parent Toki.
Yeah, no, it's just so funny. I love it. I'm absolutely here for it.
But for some reason I never pictured Murderface as the mom. Of their weird little family.
Oh, but,
like because Pickles.
You were forgetting about
Pickles is the dad's younger brother.
Are you forgetting about the episode where Murderface wants to be Squizgar's dad?
Oh God! Yes, I had forgotten about that. You had
forgotten about that, hadn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But after the astronaut class revelation, Nathan realizes that maybe going and seeing Thunder Horse play might be just what they need because, crappy gig, crappy venue full of regular Jekoff fans. So they decide to go and check them out.
It's a little dive-ish bar called Palomino.
Yeah, it's Palomino's Tribute Emporium.
Yeah.
Home of the next best thing to the best.
Brilliant. That is a tagline and a half.
Oh, it's great. I'm the accent I can't do.
No, because he does have a very weird accent. And they're like, oh my god, the stage is so small and crappy. And Pickles tries to redeem it.
Far away.
Yeah, and takes like 2 steps. And it's like, oh wow, it is really small.
Not as good as the beer tickets later on.
Oh.
But yeah, they play. And it's Thunder Horse featuring Norman Blowup.
My absolute favourite.
Pockles the drummer.
Yes. The way he said Pockles the drummer. Like, it's like he's going to fight you.
Is he Toki Wolfpaint?
Toki, yeah, there's something...
Is he still Toki?
He...
Tickle Wolfpaint? It's definitely Wolfpaint.
Yeah, but he kind of gives me the same Do you remember when they have the doubles and the Toki one was really off-putting? They all got burnt.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the Toki one.
He was really weird
Oh yeah, he was a little small, like skinny old looking dude.
Yeah. This one has the same kind of off-putting quality. I think it's the Fu Manchu mustache.
And then Billy Butterface.
And Squig Elf. And he's like, you didn't even change my name? My favourite part is him windmilling and you can see his own hair under the wig.
Yeah. But
they perform. It's the band.
Nathan has a little come to Jesus moment where there's all music playing as he looks around at the fans and the band playing on stage and realizes that what they really need to do is kick all of Toki's bandmates.
They need to join Thunder Horse.
Yeah, and join Thunder Horse.
The way they kick them out is so funny, and then the bassist dude just stands there. And I actually thought they were going to be like, yeah, we like you, stay.
Yeah, we like
and
you,
kick Murderface out.
Scrammeroonie. That would have been hilarious, actually.
But Murderface would have run squealing straight away to Charles.
Well, they have good reason to later when they find out that he pretend plays sometimes. But yeah, they get rid of the rest of the band and decide that it's perfect because nobody will know it's them when they're in a tribute band to themselves.
Yeah.
And they can just get in touch with their roots that way. Then it's time to check in with the tribunal.
Yeah.
Or some of the tribunal because the general's not there and Salatia's not there. It's just Stampington and Orlag having back and forth chat. And a no-named celebrity expert.
Yeah.
Who talks about them stepping down and how it could be disastrous because when celebrities try and go back to their old lives, they find they can't and it normally makes them spiral. And if Deathlock do it, everybody else might do it and the whole world could collapse.
Yay.
And they're like, exactly what we always feared. Well, I think he says it means death for us all. And then he's like, exactly what we always feared. It's like, well... yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, I mean, don't we all fear death?
Yeah.
That is all we get from the tribunal, though. And we see new Thunder Horse, playing their first show, and it goes down pretty well. And they get some free beer tickets afterwards.
Yeah, he's like, I can't pay you, but here's beer tickets.
And they have a debate over what beer tickets actually are.
Yeah. And they convince Pickles to go up to the bar.
Well, none of them want to. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You go. Pickles is like, okay, I'll go. I'll have one beer, please, for a beer ticket.
He goes, I have one beer ticket.
Yeah, I have one beer ticket for one beer, please.
And he
comes back, yeah. Oh, guys, it's a beer. And they give out about the fact that they never got beer tickets before. They only had unlimited free booze, but never tickets that they could get beer with.
Yeah, it's so funny. They're like, we just had all the beer or all the alcohol we could drink. I love the implication that Charles has been holding out on them. Like,
well, that's what they think, but they always think that.
Yeah, they're always like, Charles has been holding out on us. It's like, no, dude. That dude goes out of his way to cater for you.
And then is it there that Thunder Horse agree to sign up for the Mental Health Alliance because it's exactly the type of thing that wouldn't do. Yeah. And then some random kid invites them to a party.
Yeah.
Where Nathan is like, it's the type of place we can go and get in touch with our roots where there'll be like ugly chicks.
Yeah, ugly chicks and stuff.
And that is where the grumbling starts.
Oh my god, they start grumbling.
They realise they haven't eaten in days because no clocketeer has rung a bell for them to come and get food.
Yeah, because trained. Pavlovian.
Yeah, Pavlovian.
Nobody has rung a bell. And they're like, it could be days. They don't. Well, they actually don't know.
Well, yeah. Swisscar says he can't remember the last time he heard a bell, so that means it's been days.
Yeah.
So Nathan's like, right, I'm going to get us a gig so that we can eat.
Yeah.
And gets them a gig at the ice rink.
Yeah.
Where they can't get paid, but they can have all the spaghetti they want.
Yeah, it's a spaghetti and skate.
It's some sort of spaghetti function.
Yeah, at the ice rink, which seems logical.
The Iced Earth Community Skate Centre.
Yes, it is. And I don't know why I have a weird mental connection of Iced Earth and Little Gems, the little sweets.
You've said this before on something, probably this podcast earlier on.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Neither
now
do I.
I want Little Gems, but they're incredibly hard to find.
Are they?
Yeah.
Somebody out there, let us know. But before they get their spaghetti, they have to play a show. And before they play the show, they have to load in their own gear.
Oh, they haven't humped their own shit around in a long time.
Because with this upside down drum set that has like just nothing properly attached to it.
Oh god, no.
All the amps are sideways. Murderface refuses to even bring in the gear. He's just like, I'll just pretend play. Wouldn't be the first time. They're like, oh great, that's good to know. But they managed to play.
Yeah, they managed to play, except it's hindered by the fact that Murderface is a greedy bastard who's zeroed in on that spaghetti that kid is eating.
Yeah, and he slides across. Somebody slides.
He had to bring some gear in because he's got a cable.
He does have a cable.
He does have one.
And it's a live cable, because when the kid slides
it's a very live cable.
Somebody loses
everything?
a skate, which goes into somebody's eye. That person goes into the table full of spaghetti, and the spaghetti falls onto the live electrical cable
and electrocutes everybody,
people, including 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I am always down. I know this is probably a weird thing to say, but I'm always down for seeing kids getting killed on screen.
Yeah, like
because if
AVP,
you're trying to be. Yeah, AVP Requiem is always
it was like everyone was like, "Oh my god, the kid got it," and it was
just because frequently if kids die in films, you don't see it on screen. The director shies away from it, and in this, they didn't. No. You see kids getting electrocuted just like normal people, and I'm fine with that. Like if you're going for gore, like go for gore, and they did. So like a whole bunch of people die via electrocution, and one guy gets spaghetti. One guy gets a blade right to the eye. In any typical Deathclock fashion or Metalocalypse fashion, he stares at it for ages as it comes straight towards him.
Oh yes,
although he probably couldn't have done much to get out of the way.
No,
but nice to see it again. It's been a while.
Yeah, I do enjoy the person who stands staring, especially when...
I think Death Fashion was the last time.
Yeah, and the outcome of that was not as expected.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But yeah, so no spaghetti.
No spaghetti, so they have
more tummy rumbles.
Yeah, they have to have another gig.
They forgot to fly, or there's nobody
empty.
At it.
There's one person at it, and it's that same kid who's like, I think you forgot to fly.
So they go a copy store to make flyers and meet the insufferable jerk of a human.
The guy who's just like, oh, you're in a band. What are you called? Oh, never heard of it. Yeah. Yeah, frustrating and annoying. And Nathan is very annoyed, but very, very lethargic.
Yeah, he's way too lethargic to give a shit. They've been existing on beer tickets.
But they have just enough money to get a few flyers.
Yeah, so they have to be strategic about it.
And they're like, don't fuck this up. Murder face.
No, but then the flyer they pull down.
Which?
With what, containers?
Oh yeah, they cover up serpents in containers. And it's the rest of Thunder Horse have now formed this.
Yeah.
Does that mean Pockles is now singing? Yeah, so we get a small flyering montage of the band badly flyering and Murderface just dumping his flyers in the bin.
Yeah, because, of course.
And then I think we get some news. We get a bit of a Deathclock minute.
Yeah, because it's like, where are the band?
The Pentuplemint Gum Company has suffered 12 million in damages because fans are rioting outside for tarnishing the good name of Deathclock. But Deathclock are nowhere to be seen to answer any questions.
Yeah.
And then the Metal Health Alliance is now being fronted by Thunder Horse.
Yeah.
But who cares? That's Deathclock Sloppy Seconds. I think that comes earlier because there's another little bit of news later again about the Metal Health Alliance and how with Deathclock still absent, this is the nearest thing that people will get, so it's actually getting pretty popular. Somewhere in there we missed the absolutely hilarious bit where they're talking about how not ideal their sleeping situation is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's when they're flying.
Yeah.
Nathan's talking about what they have to do and he keeps getting distracted and he's like, why am I so tired? I know I'm hungry, but why am I so hungry? And then Pickle says it's because we haven't had a good night's sleep in ages, and then it cuts to them all in the camper van. Of them all just sitting there looking terrified. Squizgar is has a late,
because nothing stops Squizgar.
But just the way he's like, do you like that? Let me know if I tickle you.
They're all just so horrified.
Then goes off.
No, it's Squizgar.
No, it's Nathan, because he says, sorry, that's my stomach.
Because, literally nothing stops Squizgar.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No. But then, after all of that in order, they get to the Mental Health Alliance gig, and they're trying to load in gear, and as Nathan is carrying what's probably the heaviest bit of all, Charles shows up, and for the whole conversation, Nathan is just holding it there. And I love that he just, every so often, he just readjusts it and just goes,
It's like him holding the piano, trying to get it through the door.
But yeah, Charles is like, so this is where you guys have been. You know, have you enjoyed getting in touch with the Roots? They're like, yeah, why? He's like, well,
it's awesome. Fuck off. Leave me alone.
You don't sound like you have.
All their stomachs start. Oh.
So you sound irritated, miserable, hungry. Tonight's your taste of the world, your chef's taste of the world, taste testing tour,
selection or whatever. Something. It sounds really good.
It does, but at first they're like
tour. It's your taste tour of the world selection or something.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah,
but yeah, they don't want to hear about the fancy foods now.
Any food.
Even though Charles has Kobe beef foie gras burgers there for them.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Thunder Horse don't bail on this sort of thing. Deathclock might, but we don't.
Yeah.
And Charles is like, okay, well, you know how to find me. And just fucks off. And I'd like to point out their limo with the flaming torches
on
along
the
side.
outside. Yeah. Yeah.
But they're inside, and it's another shitty pep talk from Nathan, just like last week.
Yes.
As they're trying to work up some energy to go and do the show, that same little dickhead kid shows up and tells them they're sellouts for doing the Mental Health Alliance. Basically gives them the exact same spiel that he said the first time. You should know better than this.
Deathclock would never do this, so like, why are you doing it?
Yeah, and they're like, well, it's that. Nathan's like, okay, yeah, fuck this. Bail. Pickles is like, oh, thank God. And as they leave, Toki is like, no, we can't go without at least saying
that we're
leaving. They're like, well, who the fuck do you want to throw to the wolves? There's like a shitload of angry people out there. And rightly, they throw Murderface to the wolves. Murderface attempts to be
diplomatic.
Yeah, a bit at first, and is like, unfortunately, there's been a problem, and then Thunder Horse won't be playing, and somebody throws a bottle at his face, and he just goes back to good old Murderface. And it's like, well, I don't have to take this shit. I'm William fucking Murderface, and you can all suck my millionaire cock.
Yeah.
The crowd don't want to hear it and start chasing him.
Yes.
And
he gets up onto the roof and he has to get helicoptered out.
Well, yeah, but before that, the rest of the band are outside. Nathan's on the phone to Charles, and he's like, yeah, we're done now. Come pick us up in our fancy fucking helicopter, please. Thank you. And then, it's the credits playing as Murderface runs away in the helicopter rescue. Does he fall off?
Yes, he falls back into the crowd.
He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
And chirp. And that is the episode.
Yep.
That is the glory that was Tributeklok.
Oh my God, the stomach rumbling.
Oh, they're just so good. So good. So good, in fact, that not only do I have a kill count, but I have a stomach grumbling count. There are a total of 12 stomach growls the whole way throughout. Well, for like the last half of the episode, but just at the most inopportune times throughout. And we do have a kill count again this week. We have 6. One person gets the skate in the face, and 5 people get electrocuted. Not a massive amount, but...
No. Satisfying.
Yes, satisfying.
For them just trying to be like normal people.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But they still can't help themselves.
No.
They end up causing death and mayhem wherever they go.
Yes.
So, as for some metal trivia for the week.
I guess I didn't know all that stuff was metal.
In gear introduced, they have pentuplemint gum.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently that's gear. Whereas, as you rightly pointed out, there's fucking jet skis that they're on. Like, yeah, so gear introduced, jet skis.
Yeah.
The charity event.
Have we ever seen the limo before?
No, we haven't. Death limo. Death limo
they're
and death
ski. The big fucking train thing.
Yeah. We've seen the train. We've seen the copters.
I know it's not a train because it goes on the road, but I liked it, like, because they do have a train.
And hang on, before in Gear Introduced, they had like the stage, the fancy stages as counting as a Gear Introduced. I don't think they had the floaty stage at the start in episode 1. And they certainly didn't have the kiddie cannons.
Oh my God. Well, it's not. There's one kiddie cannon. It's
the various animal cannons. Yeah, they surely count as gear if you're counting the stages as gear. If you're counting pentuplemint gum as gear introduced. So death limos and death skis.
Yeah.
The charity event that Deathclock does is called Metal Health, a reference to the third Quiet Riot album of the same name. Pentuple is not the correct term when referring to something that has 5 parts. The correct term is quintuple. Quinta, penta comes from the Latin quintus, meaning 5th, and the Greek penta, meaning 5. Although, pentagram...
Yeah, it's 5 points.
It is 5 points, so some things are fine. The pentuplemint gum advertisement is in English despite being premiered in Spain. So, who cares?
You can have a premiere anywhere. We saw this in Germany.
When referring to Korea, Charles does not specify whether it's North or South Korea.
No, I would hardly be North Korea.
Stick with it. Stick with it.
Oh, the North Korea, Kim Jong-un type. Hang on, which one was in charge then? Il or Yun?
When this came out?
Yeah.
Would still have been Il.
Yeah, I'm so wrong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does enjoy media.
He does. Although we can reasonably assume that it's South Korea, considering how North Korea bans most Western entertainment. Although, given the Metalocalypse takes place in an alternate universe, it's possible that Metalocalypse Korea is not divided. Or was reunited by the music. The name of the band Thunder Horse is obviously an homage to the song of the same name, meaning it's likely a fan favourite. But Nathan deleted it because it wasn't brutal enough. In brackets it says it was later restored by Charles. Billy Butterface is black. Yeah. No, sorry. That's not the trivia. The rest of the trivia is not much better, to be honest with you.
Oh my god.
Billy Butterface is black, making him and Deathclock, who are presumably all Korean race-bent versions of Deathclock in the tribute bands.
Okay.
Race-bent is a weird word.
Yeah.
No, I know, like, it's gender-bent.
Yeah.
So race-bent would mean, but why wouldn't you just say race-swapped?
Yeah.
Anyway, the celebrity specialist at the tribunal is not named.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, which is unusual for them.
I want Tradclock.
Tradclock would be interesting.
Tradclock would work too.
And Blues Clock.
Yeah,
like, there's an episode called it, but actual
yeah.
Blues Clock. Where was I? The tribunal meeting only has Orlag and Stabbington, Crozier, and Salacia.
Yeah, it's a weird little meeting. I think they forgot to put a meeting in it, and we're like, shit.
Yeah, here.
It does kind of feel like they forgot to put the council in.
Maybe they didn't have Victor Brandt that week, but Salacia is just one of the... I can't remember who does Salacia, but it's one of the normal cast, so they could have easily had Salacia in there. Yeah. Crozier was seen last week, but he didn't have any speaking, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, he's out on maneuvers.
Yeah. This is the thing that I was saying earlier, or that you mentioned earlier. The house of the party looks a lot like Old Mort House. They could have coincidentally have gone to the same place without realising. And I was like, the house party they go to is just a fucking house. Like, you see the outside of it. I think they mean the release party. Yeah. You were saying it looks like an oil rig. Yeah. They, whoever in the trivia
here, could have been the burnt down remains of
Old Mort House. So I'll actually have to go back and look, because I just, when I saw that trivia, I was like, it's a house party. It's not a fucking house. Like, you see the outside of it with the van pulled up outside. Yeah, like, it's just a normal fucking house. So yeah, maybe that's what they mean. Deathclock knows it's time to eat when the servants ring a bell.
No, wait, it's in Ibiza. That Old Mort House isn't in Ibiza.
It's somewhere in Europe, but probably not Spain. It looked
not
like
Spain.
It looked like it was north.
So sunburnt.
Yeah. I know. Look, we have long established this trivia is it plays fast and loose with what it considers trivia. Billy Butterface is black.
Don't you forget it.
That's trivia. The original members of Thunder Horse go on to make Snakes and Barrels tribute band called Serpents and Containers. Yeah. The Pavlov's dog thing, I think I have said there.
The bell.
When Toki says he's not paid his dues, he's referencing the fact that Deathclock is the first and only band he's ever been. Yeah, they're like, that's how they're like we've paid our dues. Like, why the fuck are we doing this
anymore?
And Toki's like, I haven't.
That's why he was in a tribute band to himself in the first place.
Which is what the rest of this trivia says.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the pain of being a starving artist. Nathan and Squisky criticizing Smooth Clock is an ironic reference to the smooth jazz backlash, if you say so. And then there was one little bit of a trivia, well, apart from the gear issue, there was another bit of trivia that they missed, which was the Iced Earth community skating. They didn't mention that.
Iced Earth, yeah.
Yeah, it is Iced Earth. So, on to guests for the week. I know who you are. A couple from last week as well. Scott Ian shows up again.
Yay.
I'll come back to him in a second. Steve,
is he the shitty kid?
I'll come back to him in a second. Steve Vai was Jimmy Palomino of Palomino's Tribute Emporium.
Stop the way he's
home to the best, to the next best thing, to the best. Fucking love it.
I just need to say Pockles again.
Slash.
Really?
Yeah, Slash is the young man who invites them to the party.
Ah!
And the one who's like, he forgot how to flyer. Lorraine Newman is there but not credited, so I'm assuming she's the female news people. Yeah, Scott Ian from Anthrax as a participant.
Okay.
So I think he probably is the kid.
Yeah.
Because last week he was, hey, I'm just some guy. I snuck in.
Fucking hilarious.
So yeah,
I like him being the shitty kid that just keeps telling them all they're selling.
Yeah, as participant. So yeah, that's our guest for the week. We also have a few songs this week.
Yeah, well, we have the pentuplemint gum jingle.
I wasn't even counting that. Thunder Horse.
Yes.
You hear a bit of that.
Wonderful Thunder Horse.
But we've heard Thunder Horse before, way back in season 1. Songs that we haven't heard before. Face Fisted shows up.
Yay!
Faces, you punch, break fingers, kick me, don't let me, stab me, don't bleed it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that song makes me so happy.
Because of the lyrics.
I am the
Well, that's
and
everybody
Bat Metal.
knows Face Fisted because it was on Bat Metal. Yeah.
And then
Bat Metal was. I miss Flash animations, motherfuckers.
So Face Fisted from all the way back on Death Album 1 and from Death Album 3 we
I
have
am be furious now. Ugh.
we have Starved.
Yeah.
Which is the one that they are playing at the skating rink.
Yeah.
Which I quite like.
Yes.
Particularly the bit that's playing, the bridge that's playing when the face is sliding across. And
whatever that effect is.
Yeah, and then when the drums kick back in with the snare, just, fucking class.
Yes.
I will say, the intro as well, fucking excellent. I do feel that song in particular goes on for a touch too long. And those are the two best parts, and they are not
close enough together.
Yeah. I think that's it. Or they don't last for long enough in a rare. But those bits in particular.
It's okay. Face Fisted makes up for it. And the pentuplemint go mad.
And it comes with the usual disclaimer of, look, all Deathclock songs are pretty much good. Some are better than others. So, most awesome moment.
Oh, darn, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Pockles the drummer. It just
Pockles the drummer.
It just I don't know why that
Billy Butterface is black.
But the way he just goes Pockles the drummer.
Pockles the drummer.
Either Pockles the drummer or the Lady Pickles is
Lady Pickles is kind of cute.
Yeah.
It's creepy. Actually, she does have pretty eyes.
It's so weird. And like the fact that Squizgar doesn't join in on that.
Can I be controversial?
What?
And make my most awesome also my most brutal.
Oh, that's brutal.
What? The pentuplemint ad?
No. That is a good that's a contender. That is a contender. But this isn't my real face. Just that whole thing.
I
completely
love it. Forgot that was
it's
at the
so fucking
start.
Deathclock. But also doing that to somebody is fucking brutal.
I had actually completely forgotten about it.
So
this isn't my real face.
I'm gonna make it both my most awesome and my most brutal moment. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
How about you then?
Oh, probably them trying to get a good night's sleep is my most brutal.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The four of them sitting there and having the Squizgar fuck.
You can learn a thing or two. Come on, the man has obvious game.
He does, but I think they're too
They're
hungry.
too tired.
Too tired.
Hungry. And where does he get the energy from?
That's a very good point.
The man is a succubus. We know.
He probably got her to buy him dinner.
Yeah.
So quotes then. Favorite quote.
Don't quote me on that.
There's a lot to pick from.
There is
Nathan
this isn't my real
ones.
face. This just the stomach growling.
Yeah.
Like it can annoys be eligible because that stomach growl.
It's not a line though.
No, it's not a line. Is it?
Nathan has some really good ones at the end there. We're ready now. Pick us up in their big fancy fucking helicopter. Thank you. Or, as I said earlier, fuck, why am I so tired? I know I'm hungry, but why am I so hungry? Home to the best, next best thing to the best.
Yeah, I think that one wins.
No, for me, it's a hobnobby dildo that's shaking a tree. What the fuck does that even mean?
I know.
And it's always dildos with those guys.
I know.
It's always dildo, Rudy Roo. Right, okay, so then lastly, Zaz.
There are two kinds of shows out there. Those with and those without Zaz.
This is... I don't know with this one.
Solid 9 from me.
Yeah.
Solid
I
9.
was like, 8, 9, but I think 9 because I had, by the time we got to the end of it, I had completely forgotten about the whole reason why it started and little sequence.
Yeah, well, there is a lot goes on in this compared to other ones, and I suppose it is.
It's a longer episode. It's 2 episodes.
Yeah, and the first episode of the season was all about just
renovations.
And them trying to survive, and
whereas
this is more like kind of a Simpsons or a Futurama, where there's a few bits that lead in before you get the main plot. Because I always forget that the pentuplemint gum thing is part of this episode. Yeah. I always forget that. Whereas it's the whole reason that
they do that
spurs them into then the main chunk of the episode, which is them as Thunder Horse. So yeah, in that sense, it's a bit more not disjointed or anything.
No, but it just, my brain is used to it being short and snappy.
Yeah, but there's so much fucking good in this one. There's so much good in this one. So many quotable lines, so many funny lines. Yeah. But after
every time everyone's like, don't fuck this up, William.
After he murder faces tells Toki to fuck off because he doesn't have to take that shit from Charles is like, well anyway. And murder face just goes, fuck you, and he goes, well anyway.
I'll give it a 9. It is. It's a fucking funny episode.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. It's a great one. So 9 I think is fair. And that wraps it up for Tributeklok. Next week is Death Health.
Death Health.
I might be wrong on the name, but I'm right on the episode.
It's like necrophagus.
I'm right on the episode. Yes, necrophagus hospital.
I jerked off in the doctor's face.
Hamburger time. The dentist.
Oh.
The whole episode starts with cutting off cats' balls. Like, just...
We all know dogs have balls. We just found out cats have balls too.
Like, come on. What?
The animation at the end, the video, Toki's cat, Pickles' end of lift cam.
Just all of it. Like, I mean...
I think episode 3 is possibly my favourite episode of all time in this whole thing is this next episode. So let's go watch it.
Yeah, that and the Christmas one are two of my all-time favourites. Just so good. Yeah. So fucking good. Next week and that.
Hey,
probably
Nathan.
10 out of 10.
Hey Nathan. Check this out.
Oh, it does have Nathan's horrible dentist dream though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I will have talked about it all by the time. Anyway, look, as ever guys, thank you for joining us. In the meantime, if you want, you can head back and check out our previous episodes or our other podcasts, Mono Rants the Boys and Mono Rants at the Movies, or you can come and chat with us on Blue Sky at Death Rants, or what thing? Yes, the thing where you send an email of your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll catch you all next week.
Bye
bye.